I'm just gonna bring that. Enough about Bovril, enough about Universal Motors.
Gallagher's stuck.
Oh, we are.
I gotta switch account. Actually, no, I don't need to switch account. I can just go to the Turbo Nerds.
Oh my god, we have something already. Hi,
Oh.
Clayton. Hello.
How? How?
Well, we've been streaming for a minute, so an entire minute,
We have
as
not.
opposed to a partial minute. A whole saw.
Hold on, I'm waiting for the audio to kick in.
A whole saw.
Scott,
Yeah.
give me a second. I'm trying to listen.
I'm trying to give you something to listen to.
Is there any audio coming from the stream, or?
I hear the background music. Oh, actually, that's just from me.
I was about to say, that's coming from you, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, I have the game open. Yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the volume down to nothing.
Where did our stream's audio go? Why is there... yes, there is audio... Oh, okay, so they can hear us. I just can't hear the stream. I'm trying to check my audio.
Well, here, hold on.
Maybe it's because it knows I'm streaming.
I can hear the stream quite well.
Oh. How's our audio sound, or at least mine anyway?
I'm told they can hear us, but there's not a lot of music, so we can probably bump up the sound.
Yeah, I can probably do that.
Steven's gonna be the music
Oh.
after he takes a drink.
Well, there's a solid reason why there's no music. That's because I turned all the music down.
Well, I heard.
You just heard the musical style. Yeah,
1 second.
they sucked. The Discord is dead. You're right, because nobody uses it. It has been a long time no see, and everyone's talking about sound and music.
Oh, I know precisely why I'm not hearing anything. I know exactly why. I haven't set my default audio device to be the
Oh yeah.
voice meter sound device.
Why do you think I have you over? It's to watch me.
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I'm the observer to the observer.
This is annoying. 1 second.
You're not paying attention!
I'm so sorry.
When they click P in the thing, you get all terrified. Pokemon Crystal walkthrough.
No, hard. Because I, using incognito mode, like a sensible human being,
Yeah.
unlike Jacob.
Does he actually not?
Do you never like press P on his laptop?
I've never been on a laptop.
Oh, we were on it the first night we were drinking.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and fix some things here.
He put on porn. We watched.
What?
Oh,
He was showing us, I think it was OG Butt Bang or whatever.
I
Yeah, it was like a really...
Oh, this is gonna be a mess.
Oh.
really loud groaning noise.
Yeah.
Just remember,
Yeah.
guys, this is gonna be on the internet forever.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, that's
We've
good.
said worse.
I've attempted a Ute before, and I've erased it from the internet because it was awful and I hated it.
Are you sure it's gone?
Well, I mean, it probably was phased out during one of the multiple YouTube purges. I don't remember the account name.
Is there any content?
It was like one. One or
Okay,
two.
there's music. Well, that's good. I'm gonna check out our.
Yeah.
And like, it's definitely gone by now. It's like the email that I accessed that account doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it's gone. It's gone.
Oh, lovely.
Did you ever see Jackson's channel?
Oh my god.
He's only got like one thing. It was like a Cineplex song.
Who's Jackson? I gotta know this.
He used to work with us. I say used to because he was a
Jackson?
traitor.
I got.
Well, he left to the other store.
Okay, so
So
my
I was-
audio is looking okay. Sorry, I just used that as a way to check my audio.
I
So
literally
a
typed
little
it.
louder will probably be a little less loud is probably good.
Yeah, that is exactly what I.
I miss calling.
Oh, lovely. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
set up our multiplayer.
Okay, I will join multiplayer. No, I want my friends.
I've got a plan. So try and make your character as meat themed as possible.
Oh, good God. Is that even possible?
Yes, it is. I'm fairly certain. I mean, or at least you can try.
Make it like red and like meaty color.
Yeah, give him like meaty meat.
Meaty meat.
Like, yeah.
Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming out tonight. We are Meaty Meat.
Meaty meat in the rare steak gang.
Meaty Meat, yeah.
Meat boy and the meat.
Just kidding. Red.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the meatiest way to do it.
Well, he's uncooked meat.
True.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. Create. All right. What are some good meat themed names?
Okay.
Terrarria.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna name.
Whew.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna.
Porky from like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Mean guy. I still feel bad for that guy. The only fat member of like Red Squad, whatever it was called. And
Yeah.
Called him fucking Porkins.
Well, after all the
Remember that.
with all the creativity they used on Star Wars, they
I
ran
mean, like
out.
Dark Father.
Dark
Yeah,
Father,
let's just-
literally some dude who walks on the sky.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, they're talking about meat in the comments.
Oh,
I feel like. That's really
Oh yeah, we're gonna spread the meat everywhere. We're gonna put meat. Fuck. Hold on. Yeah. Well, we have Meat Boy and we have Butter Boy. Now we need...
we could do Meat Boy, Meat Wad, Meat Man.
Nice to meet you.
That's Meat Man's meat.
Lou's meat. That's the pulled pork we buy at the theaters from Lou's Meat.
Gotcha. How do you spell Lou? Like L-O-W? I mean L-O-U?
L-O-U apostrophe yes, Lou's Meat.
This is gonna be quite entertaining for you because, what do you call it? Let's do a large world. Normal. Crimson.
Oh, I guess Geeky Dork got rejected today. That or his question of have you ever felt the pain of being rejected before is completely out of the blue.
Oh. I mean, yeah, but...
Are you talking about, like, college? I hope you're talking about college, because that's a little less heartbreaking than...
Oh, I
other
can't
one.
fit the word Quest for Meat Empire into the world name, so it just says Quest for Meat Empire.
like
Let's get rid of that. Oh,
Meat...
Shining Meat
Her.
Empire.
Meat Emperor is now the name of the, Terraria. Meat Emperor.
Glistening Meatland. This is where we're going.
killed my whole soul by doing it.
So
No one will see.
I'm in an accounting class, and we have to make sure that when we record debits, they're on the left. Credits, they're on the right. There's a song. Yeah. I'm gonna find that song because I favorited it.
Is this like a common accounting trick, or?
Depends on what you mean by common.
They probably got better software than most other people. I don't think most places use Excel. They probably have some fancy proprietary nonsense.
No, I'm just talking about like a song.
Oh!
Like a really shitty rap song.
Oh no. Oh boy.
But
Let's bring that down a bit.
that was a very Aaron moment of you.
Start beatboxing
Yeah.
for no reason.
number of days since Aaron has beatboxed 0.
I should get like a counter for that. I should set up like some like segments in OBS that I can run on command. Okay, so
Oh, that'll happen. Oh, I found it.
oh no. Do I want to listen to this?
This is Colin Dobbs' debit credit theory.
Oh.
Parentheses, accounting rap song.
That no.
We were taught this in class.
Oh. Okay, Scott, so the I've got the thing running.
Go Tato.
Yep, same as usual.
Like, I hate this already.
Let's wait till you get to the chorus. We even came up with a new dance for the modern age.
Hold on, I'm just gonna change my
You're supposed to dab when they say debits
No.
to the left, credits to the right.
No.
Yeah, go get more.
Alright, so I'm just gonna adjust some volumes here on my end.
Multiplayer.
So which audio is actually going into... Okay, so that's the VIO. Ew.
Wait, no,
Let's reduce that so I'm not drowning. Bring that up a little bit.
I went to select world and I got nothing.
You should be. Remember, you have to do multiplayer. Join game.
Oh, no, I found it.
Yeah.
I should probably get my wine. Yeah, so
Irie, hello.
we made the same person.
I like how it was done. Well, I mean, you did have the stream open, but I mean,
Oh, I wasn't watching.
beautiful. Semi-independent. Welcome to glistening meatland, my friend.
That's true. Everybody's meat looks the same.
Actually, yeah. Well, I mean, depends. Some meat people are different.
Most people's meat I've seen is similar.
I mean, on what level are we talking here, Scott? Are you meaning like a very like generalized level, or are we getting detailed here? I feel like most meat people look the same, but
I'm not talking about people per se.
what's this
Also,
guy? What's this guy? You're making a thinly veiled dick joke? I'm gonna have to start a counter.
No. This dick joke is so thick. I don't have a punchline. I just want to say thick dick.
I wish.
With, like, a total of 4 C's.
It's like not. It's like super gay. Very more than this. Very gay.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Like uncomfortably, like completely 100% meat related.
100% related and 100%.
What you doing, Scott? You're wandering away?
I'm just looking for the promised land of meat.
Ah, well, first we gotta actually find the thing.
What are we even looking for?
Well, the world evil I selected for this one's called the Crimson, and it's very meaty in terms of its like its theme. It's kind of like flesh-based. Everything is like just fleshy. You'd have to see it to believe it. Yeah, Scott, you have to witness the meat firsthand. First degree meat.
First hand and second hand.
2 at a time.
It's like a fire hose.
Scott, no. Just like Wile E. Coyote falling off a cliff.
Oh yeah, like that meaty. The only thing meteor would be something hitting the earth.
Stop this.
Well, then clearly you are a meteor.
Your meat yoker.
I don't like the slime thing.
No, I don't think the game intends you to, Scott.
Yes. I am kink shaming the slime girls, yes. Hey, there's a duck! Oh, the duck's gone!
Yeah.
They're gonna hide underwater. I really hope this meat stuff isn't what I'm thinking it is. I really hope what you're thinking it is isn't what you think it is.
Well, the plan is quite simple, but...
You want them speaking about it. You want them praising it.
So what is this meat stuff actually called?
Well... Just trying to think.
Didn't get that far.
So the meat stuff, the blocks that we're actually going to be wanting to try and build things out of are literally just called meat blocks.
And do we kill squirrels?
No, we actually need to traverse, we actually need to make progress in the game, according to, according to the wiki. You actually need to make progress into the game, beat the first, like, final boss, in quotation marks, first of those. What I mean by that is there's like a number of sections to the game. So you just need to beat this one big boss at the beginning, and then you can find this item called the meat grinder. And so what the meat grinder Well, first of all, you send a picture of that to your actual friend named Tyree. Was destroyed by a green slime.
How do I do the chat thing?
Press the T button, I think. No, it's the enter button. Press the enter button.
I just threw my thing in the water.
I forgot your default controls. Oh god, this vulture won't leave me alone.
Why can't I move? Oh, right, ASD.
Yeah. You don't even know how to play video games, Scott.
No, I don't. Oh! Hey, this goes
deep hole.
This goes down further than I thought.
Just don't drown.
I'm counting on it. 2, 1.
Oh no. Help.
No, you're not doing
This is it. I tried.
I like that it's a singular fish. Terrarria is the fish.
As opposed to any vague sense of a fish. Yo, did you read a few comments about this? Yeah. I'm gonna get my stuff.
Excused me? Wait, Scott, why? Oh, no, wait, never mind. Never mind. I'm good. Why are you trying? Well, first of all, you can't attack NPCs.
Well,
Wow.
what's the point of living?
I don't know.
If I can't, like, be a psychopathic monster and kill every NPC possible, then how is it a good game?
Well, because there's more things to do than just murder people willy-nilly.
Look, I just want the option. I just want the option to do that.
I mean, I think on some of the... I can't remember what NPCs you can do it to, but I think there are some that you can actually attack. Well, actually, no, wait. You can drown them and actually get their items.
There you go. We'll drown Scott.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's drown Scott.
So that's what tonight is. That whole moonshine box is all yours.
What are you singing in the distance?
Yes. Yeah. Sing the meow, meow, meow. You don't know?
Oh boy.
Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
You know what? I think it's gonna be a great night.
Oh, it's great.
It's gonna be fucking great.
I've no got accent.
Excuse what?
What?
What? What? Are you? Psst. I see Scott is standing still on a hilltop.
He is. Being
It would be a
minor.
It would sure be a shame if something happened to him.
Louder and it hurt more than I thought it would.
I was gonna say that sounded like her.
Yep. I do that a lot though. Like when we were drinking at Jacob's the other night, I bashed my foot on his table. It almost went.
Why would you do that?
Because I was adjusting myself. Someone wanted their feet warmed.
Oh, of course. Jacob.
No. Look. I wouldn't warm Jacob's. Kidding me? Free.
Alright.
You know, we love Jacob. Fuck Jacob.
It is a little concerning in how often we remember that we love Jacob.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if Jacob wasn't around, everyone would be firing all cylinders on me, so.
It's true, he's the...
Firing all cylinders! This just ends. Stevie Boy is an internal combustion engine.
he likes...
Does he purr?
like an engine. See, like how most hysterical truck guys really want to fuck their truck. As it were. No, you are.
Okay, good.
I wouldn't doubt it.
See? It's not only possible, but encouraged. So, I literally can't see myself.
Maybe you should up the brightness.
Yourself.
Wait, what do you mean you can't see yourself? Is it just so dark?
It's... I do
No, we're not. We're starting at like... We started at like... 6:30.
Why does it look like you're dying?
I'm not dying. I'm attacked. The zombies are dying.
Did you build something?
Yes. I may or may not be building something.
Video games are
I feel like it's a lot more visible on my screen than it is on yours.
Oh.
Never do that.
Oh God, no, never. No, actually, my brightness is significantly lower because it's at like 20.
Oh, we're gonna be in for a treat when you turn it up.
It's my external monitor.
Oh.
Oh, I was wrong. It's at 30, but it's because it gets so damn bright because it's a TV. Like it's not. Oh my God!
What are you doing? I'm burying you.
Why?
But I'm still alive. Yeah.
What did that come from?
I think it came from Step Brothers or something.
I feel like that's a Justin thing.
It was. Justin said it very frequently.
So that's
okay.
100% brightness. We're not gonna do that.
Oh man, if your second monitor's a TV, your second monitor's a TV, your resolution must be great. It must be blocky as fuck.
Yeah, but so is Terrarria.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
True.
It's like, I had to get a refund on my Minecraft account. Like,
The graphics were so.
no, the graphics are so bad.
Lying on the floor, lying on the floor.
It is nice. We've done some Minecraft streams.
Yeah. I remember once I thought I did one. It was when I was using Twitch. Don't get me wrong, I love Twitch. I wish I could use it more. It's just like there's a bit more. I'm not going to be able to record and stream all at once.
Well, and like we have a bit of a community on YouTube that isn't necessarily on Twitch.
Yeah.
And I don't think either one of us want to make a joint Twitch account. It's easy to make a joint YouTube account.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taking that joint income.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, actually. No, I can't.
Oh, yeah, it makes a joint income.
I can't talk. I can't talk about that.
Why?
Just give me your credit card number and three numbers on that.
Yeah. And we'll just guess the date. And I know roughly.
Get it right a bit.
Well, and I know roughly when he would have gotten his card. So.
Oh shit.
Yes. You just don't have to give us all of it.
just enough. We'll get you one of those readers that allows you to like read credit cards, but like you can scan it.
We got that.
Okay, so
Geeky you eat a whole thing of ice cream.
yeah, do that. It'll be cathartic.
That's pretty good. I did that the other day.
Wait, what happened?
So I broke a wedding gift.
Okay, what wedding gift was this? I gotta know, Scott. Tell me the gruesome details.
We got engraved wine glasses.
You know what they say. Love is forever. Wine glasses are shit.
Love is forever. Wine glasses a year. Well, it was our anniversary the other day, so we had them out, and we were drinking champagne and orange juice because that's what we had with them originally, because we were gifted a bottle of champagne, so that's what we ended up drinking in them. So
champagne and orange juice, really? You could have just gone for the champagne.
Oh, I had mostly champagne. Yeah. But it was also really bad orange juice because it's like from concentrate. But
this is just like the. I just want to comment. That's like the most faux fancy thing I can think of. It's like champagne, but with orange juice from concentrate. Oh, what is this? It's a champagne cocktail. It's like you just ruined the champagne.
And it was a $12 bottle of champagne that might not, in fact, be champagne.
Like, it'll be like the knockoff, so it's just like marketed as it?
Well, no, because you are legally only allowed to call it champagne if it comes from the Champagne region of France.
Oh, so
It's like Parmesan cheese.
it's just like generic. It's just like generic alcoholic beverage that bubbles from the Champagne region.
Champagne is a sparkling wine. It's just champagne from Champagne is supposed to be amazing, and it is. But no, the silver lining the glasses cost a total of $7. But I mean the engraving was something significant. But it's just the fact that like it was a wedding gift.
I know.
That we didn't even. Well, we don't touch them. I'm drinking wine out of a glass that's just like Dollarama. Like if it breaks, I don't care. And that's what if we were going to drink wine at any point in the year, it would be one of those. But it was our anniversary, so of course we were gonna drink them out of our fancy engraved one. This wasn't even the night we were drinking them. They were on the counter. We were because we did the champagne the night before, and just the day of, we didn't drink a lot. But they were literally on the counter by the sink, waiting to be washed. And I was putting something in the sink. I moved my elbow the wrong way, and it just down it went. I fucked up.
Today I fucked up. I'm literally sitting out. There's a good portion of the stream that is me waiting out the night.
Well,
I am in a 3x3 hole with a 1-block hole above me.
Isn't that what we're all doing right now?
Yeah, except you're arguably better protected than I am.
I don't know that.
I mean, you can see your surroundings, can you?
No, literally I can't.
Well,
okay, now I can because you have a light, but on my screen it's so dark it doesn't even look like I'm there.
Hold on, I have a plan. There you go.
Yay! I can see clearly now.
The rain is still here, and it is a pain in the ass.
Actually, yeah. Well, actually, apparently in Ontario it is too.
It's raining here, yeah. It's rain and rain. Hallelujah, it's rain and rain. Oh, rain.
Little do we know, the song originally comes from when there was a massive drought. And it started raining then, and we're like, oh, finally, something. Hallelujah, it's raining right now.
Scott, I feel like there's a really... You drowned. How? How did you manage this?
There was a little bit of water.
It was like... And it was exactly as tall as you were.
We had an idea for a skit a long time ago where me and Taylor would end up drowning, but it would be in the middle of the 401.
Yeah, like in the middle of the highway. Just like you managed to drown, and then like I was there with scuba gear. I was the one who came prepared.
Well, I think the joke was like, because the 401 is one of the most deadly highways in North America. So it's like, oh my god, Taylor and Scott died in the 401. It's like, were they in a car accident? No, they drowned.
Yeah. No, they drowned. It's like, what?
That's like, no, it's like saying that somebody died on Mount Everest. Like, what happened? It's like somebody shot them. It was a drive-by shooting.
Of all the things. Oh.
Oh, yeah?
It just starts with, I love money. It's so good.
Okay,
Oh my
what's
God.
this?
There was an ad on the pre-show at work for my school, and it was it started out just what?
I love money.
I love money.
It's perfect.
You know what? NSCC does love money because they've been on my ass about tuition because I haven't received my student loans yet.
It's like every time you turn around, they're just like, you got the money? Money, 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 money. It's like, no, Jesus, stop!
Like, literal shark.
Yeah. Turn around. Every now and then I go into tens of thousands of dollars in debt. Turn around. I'm dependent on the government for my education. Turn around. Dead eyes.
Debt.
Dead eye.
Debt eye Duncan.
Well, so apparently my program has statistically the most worth. Yeah, it has the greatest proportion of expected income in the career field to cost of program of anything my school offers.
Oh.
So it's the most value. It's the value meal of community college programs. It is the most bang for my buck.
Or buck for your buck. You know what I'm saying?
I do. School kind of fucks me every day.
With sandpaper.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Well, it's like Cineplex.
What the hell kind of movies are you showing at Cineplex?
The social media policies of the organization prevent me from saying that sentence. Let's say we work for a company called Spitalex. Empire, yeah! Empire. Sempire Theaters.
Senpai.
So let's say a company called Cineplier Theaters existed. Let's just say, and let's just say, yeah, actually.
Scott, Sempire, that's great, because you want to know what this makes me think of? Butter in the streets, Senpai in the sheets.
What?
You've never heard that, you've never heard that joke?
You're gonna have to run that by me again. Butter in the sheets?
Butter in the streets, Senpai in the sheets.
Can you provide to me the receipt from the shipment?
Wait, excuse me, what did I miss? Steve, what was that? I literally didn't hear you.
Can you show us on this doll where that sentence touched you? Because it fucked me up.
What? You never been butter in the street? Buttered in the streets? Buttered in the streets is even better. Oh dear God.
Butter in.
I was making a joke on that thing that's like kawaii in the streets, senpai in the sheets, that thing that's been going around. Scott, how have you not been on the internet like this?
I have. Okay, I'm just googling butter in the streets.
No, not that. That's not the one that you want. Oh boy.
Oh, wait. There's an Urban Dictionary result for street butter. Ooh,
oh, that's even better. Is it anything like street meat?
Actually, no, that's pretty. It's any bodily fluid that you find on the street, which I can particularly... Or sidewalk, which I can particularly relate to because I had to wash street butter off of the storefront where I used to work in Ottawa. There was blood on the door when I showed up, and I called my boss. I'm like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah, someone probably got like in a fight and got like punched in front of our door. This is a sidewalk where people got stabbed. My theory is somebody got stabbed."
Okay, and that's not funny, but I mean, like, the occurrence of, like, how...
Literally, the week I got the job there, somebody had died where I could have seen it from inside the store.
Oh!
Well,
shit!
Yeah. Well, you've been to my work in Ottawa when you came to visit, right? Like,
me,
you know
yeah.
how it's on a sign. You know how there's like a window facing the shawarma place?
Yeah, it's just like right out big. It's on a street corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that in front of that window is where the person died that week.
Man, I guess they must have really wanted some shawarma.
Well, no, they were closer to us, so I think they wanted like a shitty phone and a discount plan. Just a thought. Oh, there's only one definition for street butter. Okay. So there you go.
See, like I was thinking, okay, kawaii in the fuck. Sorry.
Kawaii in the fuck.
No, don't. It is this fucking phrase.
Kawaii in the streets, Oda-chan in the street. Oh my god. There's a song by Buttergoods called "Pest in the Streets." What did you do? There's the shirt. Okay. Notice me. Notice me. Well, yeah, pretty much. Butter.
What?
It's a little bit more than ASMR.
Oh. That is just straight.
Oh yeah.
Empir. Terraria and the Great Meat Empire.
Nick, why don't you tell the hyper orgasm in class story?
Oh yes. So
His phone did.
Yeah. So you know that sound effect. If you go on, I know what the actual sound effect is called. I'd rather not say it. So just go on. It's a funny.
I'm gonna find the. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, just go on the My Instance website. It's the soundboard. It's got a lot of buttons that make sounds. It's called Hyperorgasm is the one it's referred to. And I'm gonna be honest. Okay. That is
he's heard it.
Okay,
he's heard it now.
That's from a real porn video. Fun fact, I found out.
Yep.
However,
so what happened with it?
So for a while, I've actually had that. I actually had that as my. After we found it like ages ago, I had it as my cell phone text ringtone. Like if I wanted to be funny, I would like turn on my volume and have someone text me, and I could hide it in the room, and all of a sudden they just hear like the screaming. But
he literally spit out his drink.
Wait, what?
His drink came out of his nose when he said that.
When I said what?
I think the concept is just cluing in. Okay, what happened specifically? Keep going.
So, allow me to explain. So, okay, engineering is a hell of a time. But long story.
He's an engineering master.
Yeah, it's a hell of a time. So. We had it. Okay, so it actually happened twice. The first time we were doing this for just for fun, because we actually wanted to try and use it as part of a red suit prank thing, or it was just kind of like something as a bit of a joke to go around in class. So basically, at the end of one of our math lectures, we have this really awesome math lecturer. He's not actually a professor, but he teaches it better than any professor ever could. His name was. We always called him Dr. McLean. He's not actually a doctor, technically Lecturer McLean, but McLean, we'll call him that for short. We were finishing classes on linear algebra, and I have it in my pocket, and I'm like, and we've got this plot. Abby texts me, it goes off, and he's talking about, like, vector space, and he's like, oh, there's no need to scream about it. But this is where it's good, because the thing is, I was intending to, like, return my phone to non-audio mode to non-ringtone mode to put it on vibrate, and I forgot, and no one really ever texted me around this, or like if they did, I probably set it back to vibrate, and then actually it I think I hit the volume button in my pocket by accident.
Well, and we used Messenger a lot too.
Yeah,
instead.
and so I have a physics class. I had my first year physics class. It was on fields and what do you call it? Fields and electromagnetism. Like an electromagnetism, fields and forces, all that good shit, like light and I don't know, electricity. Yeah.
Yeah.
And magnets, yeah, fucking magnets. That is actually like dipole attraction is how they work. But, anyways, so the professor for this course, this is part of what makes it so great. It's this like no bullshit Polish guy named Dr. Okon. He's actually a teddy bear, but he presents this like gruff outer shell. He makes jokes saying that your little sister could do the math better than you can. If you want to solve this equation, just ask your little sister, or you could have learned it in like kindergarten, that type of bullshit. He's really great. He actually teaches things really well. However, I was sitting at the front of class because I was really wanting to stay engaged in the content. I was like, yes, magnets. So I'm sitting there, and I start to doze off. I'm like, okay, yeah, sleepy. And like I'm just like my eyes are closing. I'm trying like jittering back every once in a while to make sure he's not staring at me. And then I'm like dozing, and I'm pretty basically like on the verge of sleeping in the middle of class, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just screaming, wild, hyper-orgasmic screams fill the air. I panic because I know that's my phone. The professor looks at me confused as I like reach for my phone. I'm like fumbling as I try to pull it out and hit the volume button. I miss it like 5 times until I like finally get it to shut up, and then I put it back in my pocket and I just sit there, and he pauses and he just returns to the lecture.
Is it safe to say in a first-year physics course at university there are more than 100 people in that room?
Oh yeah, easily. There was like at least 100. This is like a first-year physics class. They had 1,000 people, and probably only to be honest, I would say closer to like 200. But you know,
that is one of my favorite things that has ever happened to somebody who's not me.
You know, I think mine would have to be the people who got nearly attacked by a deer, then witnessed engineering students fly by them on a what do you call that? A shopping cart?
Oh yeah, the flying shopping cart.
Well, when I say fly, I mean like throttle, as in very quickly.
No, I meant actually.
Oh, I mean yeah, if you attach rockets to it.
Or go to the moon.
Speaking of, you were talking about hangovers earlier. Did I ever tell you about my hellish experience with my roommate's first go at drinking?
You mentioned it. I'm gonna find the thing.
The what?
I'm gonna show Steven that time I went to the moon.
Oh yeah, that's a fun time.
Oh yeah, she's a people person.
So. Okay, so I guess the story starts out fairly simply. My roommate Josh, he's like just starting to get into drinking. He's, you know, like trying things out, coming out of his shell, etc. Him and my other friends at the time, like Aaron, Stuart, they're all there. They're having a fun time. Meanwhile, I am not there. I am at the library on campus studying. Because I'm pretty sure this was in the midst of winter, because I was during it was either the break before exams, or it was the, like some time between midterms. I imagine it was probably closer to the break before exams. Probably the last round of midterms would be my guess. I think it was like a Friday night. However, I had a lot to cover because I had a lot of shit to do the next week, a lot of tests that were just flying at me left, right, and center. So I was spending my evening at the library. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just checking. Making sure my internet was good. But yeah, so
my internet's the one I'm worried about.
so whilst I'm studying like I don't know fluid dynamics and shit, they're at home like having a good time. Fluid dynamics, electromagnetism, fucking partial differential equations, they can go rot in a dumpster. I'm having like a grand old time at the library, and they're having an even grander time getting swashed on like yeast excrement. And so it's like 2 in the morning. I'm on my way home from the library. And like before I leave, I realize I have a text message, and I read it. It's like, "We threw up in the bathroom. We're sorry."
I like how there's a "we" in that.
And I'm like, "Oh." And so I come like they cleaned it up to the best of their ability, which I mean, given that they were kind of smashed, it wasn't the best of their full ability, but I mean, I give them credit where credit's due. I mean, I don't blame them too much. But yeah, I get home and I'm like, okay, I'm done because I'm just like fed up. I've been studying all night. The content isn't sitting well with me. My roommates just texted me saying they vomited in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, at least they cleaned it up. I'm gonna like just go use the washroom, brush my teeth, and go to bed. I open the door and I feel like I hit a brick wall. Just like, you ever like walk into a room and like the smell feels solid?
Yeah.
You just like, and you're hit by it. You're like, ah, shit. I got
Actually,
that.
I do, because fucking management left 2 bags of rotting garbage in a fridge that we had to spend 30 minutes in moving shit.
So yeah, I walk in.
I believe it.
You know, Scott, that sounds kind of trashy.
It's trashy.
Yeah, but so what's it?
It's trashy.
Yeah. But I'm hit by like a wall of stench, and so I mean it's just like the most soury vomit smell ever. So I managed to like use the washroom, brush my teeth by putting my shirt over my face, and like holding my breath in intervals and breathing through my mouth. All 3 things you can use to mitigate your stench intake. But so I wake up in the morning and I learn the details of how this all went down. So there were 2 moments where this occurred. And so Josh, initially, I think he was the first to go. They were drinking, obviously, and then he had a feeling in his gut, the inevitable, oh boy, I'm gonna throw up. So he goes to the washroom, but because he's in a state of mind where he's like, I want to do what's comfortable for me, which is understandable. But the thing is, he doesn't want to kneel over the toilet. So what he does instead is he's like, the most comfortable position for him is standing upright over the sink.
And vomiting?
Correct. And so okay, Scott, you know, have you ever done your dishes and like put a spoon under the running tap?
Yep.
You know what happens?
Yep.
Now picture that, but instead of a spoon, it's a sink, and instead of water, it's human bile.
Oh. Oh, so butter.
Wait, what?
Butter in the streets. Street butter. It all comes full circle.
Yeah. So that was the first instance, and they're like, "Oh shit, what do we do?" So
Did Jacob throw up that night, or was he just?
they
Yeah.
so they tried to clean it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but who doesn't?
If I'm drinking, I don't want to.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered to Jacob's place anyway.
No.
You know,
It's better now than it was.
you know the things that have been said about your house.
my house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess your parents. parents' house. Think of that, but significantly worse. And that's Jacob's place. More specifically, his bathroom.
How many people have done things in that bathroom?
No one, probably. I can almost guarantee that nobody has had sex in that bathroom.
No.
If you did, you'd be running a biohazard risk.
Ooh, shit. Okay, nobody's had sex in that bathroom. 8.
But what's it? This is only half the story, by the way. There's a next part that is, I would argue, even better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He needs it.
Is Jacob Butterboy?
Oh, Jacob is Butterboy. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is Butterboy.
I
I've
barely
heard
knew
the
Jacob.
stories.
Until like you start drinking.
Well, not real. Like when he first got hired, like I hung out with him a little at work because like he was a talkable guy. But when the Butterboy incident started, I told everybody I knew. So like I think Nick, the group chat we've got, I think was like the first place I went to. I'm like, guess what this guy just did?
And you're
So,
like,
like,
he
you
poured
guys-
the fucking butter in the water, in the double boiler section.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. But see, the funny thing was, though, I was joking with Alicia, who was a supervisor at the time. I'm like, well, what would I have to do to get fired? She's like, I don't know, something pretty stupid. And she turns around, and someone did something pretty stupid. And so she looked at me, she's like, you didn't. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. I was just speaking in... Yeah, now I am. I am actively trying to get fired.
Why?
Because I hate it and I don't have the guts to quit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna implicate you.
Because fire.
Oh yeah.
You're going down. Come back to Ontario. There's a lot of business in the pot world.
Job got fired. I'm never gonna get hired again.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck up Steven's life just...
Just remember, fired
I
and
mean-
hired rhyme.
I mean, Flinaflax. I don't know what Cineplex is. I'm legally not allowed to put it on social media. Yeah.
We'll call them Glamazon.
Yeah, I don't want to name any names, but let's just call it Glamazon.com. Glamazon.com.
Well,
Yes, the Glamazonian government.
I like. Oh god, that was one of. I'm just gonna talk briefly, very briefly about Vine Sauce because I am a fan.
I couldn't tell.
The number of times Vin will make a joke where he's just like something.com. It's just like, that is the best website name you could ever come up with. Great, good on you. I want to know how old that meme is.
I wonder why Pornhub has not done that. Out of all the porn sites, they would be the one to change their top level domain.
I mean, yeah.
Ah, motherfucker.
My favorite part. What was it?
Basketball. Oh, I'm kicking ass in football.
You want to know something I found like entertaining, like hilarious? It's just like, I love how to some degree porn companies are more ethical than a lot of other large companies.
Yeah.
Like they got like Pornhub straight up has like scholarships and stuff.
Oh yeah. Could you?
Like for health practices.
Yeah, and now it's like.
Just respect people.
It's like, yeah, I went to Harvard on the Pornhub scholarship.
Put that on your resume. That'll get you hired right away.
Yeah.
I think it would, to be honest.
Loudly.
What did you? Wait, what did you just say?
I said I graduated sumo come loudly. Steven went to go get another because he can't handle me.
Another what?
Another drink.
Oh, is he getting smashed on this stream?
We're trying to.
Amazing. So Scott is currently, where are you? You're inside a box.
Yeah, I'm kinda not there. I'm trying to beat Steven at the basketball game, because it's literally the only game I'm not winning in.
Yeah. I'm in that one match.
Hello, Ashfire Diamond.
In every group chat I'm in, I am leading in the football and the basketball one,
Yeah, well, there you go.
except for the... Ooh,
There is
30.
absolutely
Play the basketball one in the meat one when you get a chance, and like you will go up high.
Okay.
Jen.
I'm gonna be honest, you said in the meat, I thought you said and the meat one, like the meat game. I'm like, what is the meat game?
Yeah.
Please do not beat it in public.
You remember chat roulette, right?
Oh god. Contrary to what Michael Jackson says, don't beat it. Scott, I kind of want to get in on some of this meat action.
I should add you to the meat group.
Bring me in with no one else knowing about me.
Technically, not everybody's an employee, because Jacob's he got fired.
Wait, Jacob got fired?
Caitlin works for now.
Wait, did you say? Hold up! Did you just say that the Jacob dude got fired?
Yeah.
Butterboy got fired? Oh no!
Yeah, yeah, he was on his last documentation for being... Oh my god, he texted us at...
Yeah, he at 11 got fit to and showed up because he had to walk there.
He messaged us and he's like, "Your boy's fired." And like, yeah.
Yup. Hey, hey, Satan, it's me, your boy.
Well, well, you know, technically nobody's ever been from Cineplex. Well, like, I know it's a lot, but like nobody recently has ever been fired from Cineplex. Many, yeah, technically he quit, but like he didn't quit.
Oh man.
Yeah, so yeah, technically it's not all Cineplex employees. So like, actually, you know what? Cinegang isn't even all. Did we change? We did. Change
I thought you just called it like Cineplex, but with an S instead of a C.
We did. That's what is it called now?
The Pursuit of Horse Love.
Yeah, it's
For the
those
record-
nerds.
What?
Our group chat is now called Those Nerds Who Watch Anime.
Oh man, Manime's my favorite.
Fuck. 24.
Oh my
Manime's?
Yeah, where I've got 25 animes game.
Is that a fucking JoJo reference?
Oh, that's dangerous.
I don't really, to be honest, I fucking hate JoJo, not because I've watched it, but because of the memes. If I watched it, I would still hate it, even if it was the most amazing show in the world. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I can't really, you're breaking up, so I just thought I heard Joe's Olives.
He's gonna Joe all over.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, sir, your JoJo references are just not meme enough for me, bro.
Hey, you must be this meme to ride.
Meme harder!
It's like, but
It's like what?
So Yu-Gi-Oh.
What game?
I actually haven't seen any of JoJo, and you know.
No. I'm daring right now, and it's so gay. I mean, it's the gayest.
It
And I
is.
say that with love.
Hold on, Scott. I have a plan.
Oh fuck.
So wait, you haven't added me to that group chat yet, have you?
I have not.
Perfect, because I'm gonna stockpile some deep fried memes and I'm gonna enter with a bang.
Just post 1,000 memes.
That is the plan. The apocalypse will be upon them and they won't know it.
Now, this can be like a bomb that's like 1 minute, 1,000 memes, or is it like a meme a minute until you leave?
See, the funny thing is, I think Steven and I are the only ones who are out of that group chat, because, like...
You're the only ones
mostly-
what?
Me and Steven are the only ones who know who you are in that chat.
This is
'Cause-
perfect.
Everyone else isn't really, like, close friends. It's mostly a coworker thing.
Then you would beat it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what should
I'll throw away
what should your nickname be?
I don't know. I mean,
cheesesteaks!
Philly cheesesteaks? What? I mean, you could call me street meat, but I'm gonna collect a number of meat memes, or I could just start sending them pictures of like hickory smoked hams.
Start with the meat, and then you move on to chicken meat.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. For the record, I do have an entire folder in my like funny pictures folder, which, for the record, is named the 11th Circle of the Underworld. But with good reason. I have an entire subfolder in there that is literally called hams, and another that is called roasts. And I really don't know why I have them. Like, I know I did it for a reason. My theory for the roasts one is because someone was like, dude, you got roasted so good, and I was just like gonna send them a ton of pictures of roasts. I theorized that's why I had those, but I really don't know why I have the hams.
Jan, juice.
I just don't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it turns out Kevin is Filipino, so Jan works even better. We're trying to make everybody at work somebody from Game Grumps. and so, fuck!
Actually, Scott, I'm wondering, if we continue chatting, do you want me to? I'm considering swapping over to Monster Hunter if we're not really gonna do too much on Terraria at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much, so yeah, definitely.
Gives them something more interesting to watch because Monster Hunter's got better graphics. But
She should just put on the Daily Show, and that's probably be the same thing.
Sorry, I like the Daily Show.
I stopped having TV, and then I don't keep up with my political viewers.
Oh my god, I'm on top of that shit.
I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I really wish I wasn't on top of my political stuff.
Oh, not that anybody. Well.
Pardon?
Oh, hey, Ashfire Diamond, you're back. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, we've only got 3 people watching us. I think one of them's me.
One of them's me.
So who's the...
You're the only one watching.
Welcome!
You're a star. No, I am planning on doing an election live stream for the midterms on Tuesday.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Where are we gonna stream that one?
When what?
Where are we gonna stream that one? Will it be on Damn Fine Cup of Coffee, or...?
I think it might just be my personal channel.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Uh-oh. Oh no. Scott, what have I done?
Because that's where I stream the Ontario election.
Help me.
What did you say you were at on your current go?
On my current what?
On 27,
All right, so I'm gonna exit this game. I'm gonna.
God.
Okay, so I'm gonna. What?
I hate so much.
Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream for a moment, and I'm gonna swap over the.
Papa's been bad.
Scott, what happened? I gotta know.
I beat him in basketball and he took his belt off.
Stevie boy, this is not the time for meat, please. Okay, so broadcast plan. I'm going to turn off the stream for a moment so I can swap over the game and segment this, so we'll actually have a Terraria meet Empir.
You do that, I'm gonna break the seal.
All right, sounds like a plan. Okay, so we'll be back in just a moment with. I'm gonna be playing Monster Hunter World because I've been addicted to that. But cool. See ya in like 5 minutes or so.